we should develop non-human minds smarter than our own. Machines that one day outnumber and outsmart us.
AI will become better and better and bigger and more dominant.
This is not science fiction. Intelligence is not something mysterious that can only exist in human brains. It's something we can also build. We are basically building these alien minds that are much smarter than us, and we're going to have to share the planet with them. The pessimism is because basically everybody who's driving the race towards this cliff is in denial about there even being a cliff, but they can't stop. No company can pause alone because they're just going to have their lunch eaten by the competition and by the shareholders. This is a race we can't stop. Billions of dollars are pouring into artificial intelligence, but are private companies putting the world in danger in a race to create better, even so-called godlike artificial intelligence? Max Tegmark is a Swedish-American physicist, cosmologist, and machine learning researcher. He's a professor at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology and the scientific director of the Foundational Questions Institute. He, like other scientists, has spoken about how AI is already impacting our world.
We were basically building these alien minds that are much smarter than us, we're going to have to share the planet with, right?
Are a handful of companies leading us down a dangerous path? Things have moved quickly in recent months. After the American company OpenAI made its text-generating model, ChatGPT, public late last year. It was followed in recent weeks by an updated chatbot based on an even more advanced AI model, GPT-4. The companies, including Google and Alibaba, have raced to release their own AI chatbots in the meantime, with plans to incorporate them into web browsers, robots, and other applications. We will discuss these new emerging technologies in future videos. It is important for technology companies and policymakers to work together to ensure that AI is developed and used in a responsible and ethical manner, with appropriate safeguards and regulations in place. Ultimately, the impact of AI on humanity will depend on how it is developed, deployed, and regulated, and whether we can successfully navigate the challenges and opportunities that arise as this technology continues to evolve. How much of a breakthrough are these new generative AI models like ChatGPT? In the media, there has been a quite steady progress of work on AI. It's been happening for a long time. You know, in the 60s, the term artificial intelligence was coined by an MIT professor. For a long time, people were like, this is much harder than we thought. And gradually, the list of things that humans can do and machines cannot has been getting shorter and shorter. One of the computer scientists who is widely considered to be the father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence, Alan Turing, famously called it the Turing test. The Turing test is a measure of a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior equivalent to, or indistinguishable from, that of a human. That's the big breakthrough we've seen now, manifested in ChatGPT-4 and tools like this. A few weeks ago, a large group of AI experts, including Max, signed an open letter to AI labs urging them to pause their work on advanced models for at least 6 months. Among the signatures were Elon Musk and the co-founder of Apple, Steve Wozniak. The letter warns that the dangers posed by advanced AI are being overlooked as companies race to develop it, and raises questions like, should we risk loss of control of our civilization? Such decisions must not be delegated to unelected tech leaders. AI can help us cure cancer, reach other planets, make humans immune to diseases, and so much more. But we must realize that we're only going to get that upside if we do the right things, which creates a lot of questions about it. If we can make sure that the regulation and the wisdom with which we steer this technology towards good uses keep pace with the tech progress, humanity can have a mind-blowing future. There are some models of AI that present an issue. We've talked about the most mysterious aspect called emergent properties. Some AI systems are teaching themselves skills that they weren't expected to have. How this happens is not well understood. For example, one Google AI program adapted on its own after it was prompted in the language of Bangladesh, which it was not trained to know. Google engineers discovered that with very few amounts of prompting in Bengali, you can now translate all of Bengali. So now all of a sudden they have a research effort where they are trying to get to 1,000 languages. There is an aspect of this field which they call black box. Why is the race of AI development dangerous? It's short of artificial general intelligence that can do all our jobs better than us. And the biggest danger isn't the current systems, it's what they are soon going to lead to. AI, with its recommender algorithms, has created these horrible filter bubbles, and the polarization that we're seeing, that's really fragmenting our society with more hate than understanding. These are real dangers that the other things that have already happened. With intelligence comes power. Intelligence is not evil or good. It's a tool, and we really need to make sure that bad actors don't use it for bad things. If we build machines that are way smarter than us, some people could use that to treat our democracy and take over our civilization. And shortly thereafter, it's quite likely that as the machines get smarter than humans, we will lose control of the machines entirely. We humans should make sure that we put in place the safety measures so that we can keep control over these machines, so that they help humanity flourish rather than the risky things that we might lose control over despite very diligent technical work on so-called AI alignment. So, if we can amplify our intelligence with machine intelligence and use it to solve climate change, cure all diseases, eliminate poverty, and help humanity flourish not just for the next year but for billions of years, that's awesome. And let's not squander all of those opportunities by being just a little too eager to release things a little bit too quickly. Let's do it deliberately so we can do it safely and get all these benefits. Given how important intelligence is to the solving of our global problems, to the production and allocation of wealth, and to military power, this perspective makes clear that superintelligent AI would pose profound opportunities and risks. In particular, superintelligent AI could pose a threat to human control and existence. Problems of building safe superintelligence are made more difficult if the researchers, labs, companies, and countries developing advanced AI perceive themselves to be in an intense winner-take-all race with each other. Work on these problems and interaction can help us with progress on managing AI competition can lower the burden on AI safety, and vice versa. Sometimes they are complements. Greater insight into the strategic risks from AI competition could help us focus our safety work. Technical advances in, say, AI verification mechanisms could facilitate global coordination. There are other perspectives that illuminate other risks and considerations. One we might call the AI ecology perspective. Instead of imagining just one or several superintelligent agents vastly superior to all other agents, we can imagine a diverse global ecology of AI systems. Some may be like agents, but others may be more like complex services, systems, or corporations. These systems, individually or in collaboration with humans, could give rise to cognitive capabilities in strategically important tasks that exceed what humans are otherwise capable of. AI could transform fundamental parameters in our social, military, economic, and political systems, from developments in sensor technology, digitally mediated behavior, and robotics. AI and associated technologies could dramatically reduce the labor share of value and increase inequality, reduce the costs of surveillance and repression by authorities, make global market structure more oligopolistic, alter the logic of the production of wealth, shift military power, and more. We may look on our time as the moment civilization was transformed, as it was by fire, agriculture, and electricity. In 2023, we learned that a machine taught itself how to speak to humans like a peer, which is to say with creativity, truth, error, and lies. Google, a leader in this new world, CEO Sundar Pichai, told us AI will be as good or as evil as human nature allows. The revolution, he says, is coming faster than you know. Do you think the world is prepared for what's coming? There are two ways I think about it. On one hand, I feel no, because the pace at which we can think and adapt as societal institutions compared to the pace at which technology is evolving, there seems to be a mismatch. On the other hand, compared to any other technology we've seen, more people have been worried about AI earlier in its life cycle. So we feel optimistic that the number of people who have started worrying about the implications of AI is increasing, and the conversations are starting in a more serious way as well. AI has the potential to change many ways in which we think about society and what we're able to do. However, AI itself will pose its own problems. Many people can be replaced by this technology, and some job occupations will start to decline over time. There will also be new job categories that will grow over time. But the biggest change will be in the jobs that will be transformed. More than 2/3 will have their definitions changed, not go away, but change because they're now being assisted by AI and automation. This is a profound change that has implications for skills. How do we assist people in building new skills and learning to work alongside machines? And how do these complement what people do today? There is growing concern about the possibility of AI perpetuating biases, worsening inequality, and affecting employment prospects. Additionally, issues surrounding privacy, security, and the necessity of proper regulation and governance for AI systems are also being raised. We can conclude by saying that it is crucial for researchers, developers, policymakers, and the public to work together to ensure that AI is developed and used in a way that is aligned with ethical principles and serves the broader interests of society. It is important to carefully consider the potential benefits and risks of AI and to develop appropriate safeguards to mitigate any negative impacts. While the world is still grappling with these challenges, progress is being made, and there is growing awareness of the need for responsible AI development and deployment. Thank you for watching this video on future technology. Stay tuned for more updates on the latest news, trends, and innovations shaping our world. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to stay connected and informed. We'll see you in the future. Hey there, tech enthusiasts! We hope you're enjoying your journey into the world of cutting-edge technology with Future Technology. If you're eager to explore more innovative and fascinating tech topics, don't miss these other amazing videos we've lined up just for you. And remember, to stay updated with the latest breakthroughs and advancements, hit that subscribe button and join the ever-growing Future Technology community. Let's shape the future together, one video at a time.